Good evening, chat. Welcome in. Welcome all. I'm not wearing a hat. The hair is long, but it's washed. And I decided we're not wearing the hat today. So, there's that. And, yeah. I don't know what we're doing. I have absolutely zero clue what we're doing on stream today. Maybe we're just going to watch some videos. I don't know. But I hope you all had a good day. I hope you all had a productive, relaxing weekend. I don't think you did, though. It's not what weekends are for. To a lot of people. A lot of people that work Monday to Fridays. They don't get relaxing weekends. It's their time to catch up on tasks. So, yeah. Just kind of scrolling through. Maybe there's... I see a thumbnail right now that says this is F explicit disgusting with a picture of the Hawk Tuah girl. So that's fun. I ended up waking up today and took me a while to get motivated, but I actually got into the gym today, which was good. Which is good. Wasn't something I was putting pressure on to get done today, but we did it. And I'm better off for it. Good news though, I did get a Pokemon card opening video out. We opened up the Costco Pokemon 151 tins. So yeah, you can check that out. I'm just lost and rambling because I literally have absolutely zero idea what we're gonna do today. I have recently got into watching videos about buying and selling and flipping online because I've been selling a lot of my video game collection to try and fund the Axling venue. But this is a speed run on about digging a hole. I wanted to play that game. I really did. Milling lumber to build our island blacksmith shop. I'd be okay with it. Do 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 do. Let's just see if there's any new videos I haven't watched about axe throwing. There probably isn't. I do know that there is something that the World Axe Throwing League posted that we haven't watched. I don't think it was this. I gotta switch my scenes for this. Yes. Yes. Blade Masters exhibition. I don't remember actually watching that myself. That's an old one. Did they re-upload that, I wonder? Ugh, skills. Ugh. Gross. Skills are gross.
Refresh your backyard for less at Walmart.
That was loud. And screw Walmart. Well, we'll give analysis as we do this.
Axe and knife throwing is part of ESPN 8 The Ocho, presented by Sonic. We're in the heart of Rock Hill, South Carolina, and a busy day of festivities kicks off with axe and knife throwing, one of the most unique sports you're going to see, and a guaranteed hour of fun. Welcome into the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center with a world champion and Mike Kump and a commissioner, Evan Walters. I'm Evan Budrovich. Evan, give us a sense of what makes.
You're going to see some interesting throwing styles for knife. That's
so
for sure.
Not just because of an amazing community, but because it's a simple task.
Yeah,
that has
duels
a high
drop.
barrier of competition as well. You know, the people can go and compete at such a high level, but you can also go and compete at home, and it's the same game.
And Mike, you've been at this level as a national champion. What does it take to succeed at this level?
It takes a lot of confidence. It takes a lot of setting your mind off and just doing the thing you've been practicing for so long, or haven't.
What a great day we have in tap. And let's give you a sense of what's going to happen.
I haven't been practicing lately.
Not only team competition today, guys, but such unique disciplines between.
Like I haven't been practicing at all.
How do you succeed at this level?
So what they're going to want to do is each discipline is going to essentially count to 1 point for the team, and the team with the most
I've been
points at the
focusing
end,
far
best of
too
5,
much on
is going to be
making
the winner
money.
of the Blade Master. So they're going to
Not
focus
spending
on
money.
their strengths, which are going to be the hatchet duels, the knife duels, the big axe, the knife, and the hatchet.
We'll have our red team.
This
and
is the
our
most
blue
recent
team
televised
battle it out.
event,
Now, keep in mind,
and
if you're new to the sport,
this target's
relaxing
already
knife throwing,
changed.
There's a unique scoring system. You see this board, of course. The points are fairly straightforward, but Mike, as a competitor, what are those blue kill shots? What are the key of hitting those?
Yeah, so these blue kill shots in the corners of the board, there'll be 4 of them.
Toss and
They're
pray.
painted blue. This year, they've gotten even smaller to just 3/4 of an inch. They're worth 8 points. If you hit the small, unpainted area outside of them, you'll get 6. Outside of that inch and a half, you're getting nothing.
And as this team competition gets rolling, we will get started and underway here. Our first event of the day. And we'll begin with hatchet duels. Team Red versus Team Blue. Ben McDonald, our lead ref, getting us all set.
Ugh.
And that is our opening toss. So points are now underway.
The counting being staggered was
As on our hatchet duels competition here,
Throwing
we
me.
have the teams
4-4.
throwers on each team.
6-5.
We're gonna throw simultaneously. You
4.
cannot have one thrower throw and then the other come in after. That's part of the rules. Otherwise, it'll be marked as a 0.
So on this blue team, you have Kendra Tubman, 32-year-old out of Augusta, Kyle Rickenbaugh, the Indiana native. On the red team, Ryan Gustin, the captain, and Ashlyn Christmas.
They have
Solid grouping.
the teams backwards.
Perfect down the middle from Ashlyn. Let's see if Ryan can sneak into that red bullseye as well.
4, 4, 6, 4.
So as Ben McDonald's pointing out, you're adding the points together. But guys, there's a strategy too of not blocking the board for your teammate as well.
I've
Yeah,
thrown
absolutely.
duels
So, as I was saying,
once,
they have to throw them at the same time. So part of
and
the key to
it's
doing that is if your axes are coming in at the same time, they can't. It's not as hard for them
It's
to
dangerous.
collide and bounce off of each other. You want to get them close. Don't go too close.
I've seen a lot of folks also go for.
You
one
wreck a lot of
in
handles.
particular will typically go for the bullseye, and the other one will go as close as they can, but be kind of okay with getting just outside.
5,
As long as one
6,
player on the team is hitting a bullseye, you can get a pretty consistent higher score for the whole.
Tens are tens,
So
but you
both
want
teams
12s.
trading 10 points. Coming up to these final 2 throws now. What's the key for the red team to come back here, guys?
Going into shot number 4.
I mean, they need to start coming closer together, right? Everyone's saying that people tend to kind of keep a little bit of a gap. You don't have time for a gap anymore.
Honestly, I don't know if we'll see any kill shots called or not, but it might take that too.
That's a great point. So those red bullseyes are worth 6 points here.
You can hear in the background. I don't know how you guys are listening, but
Those are going to be worth 8.
with my headphones on, I can hear the
Team have to
background
call these
of
to try to
like
make a comeback. If they can
their
both
camera
successfully hit it,
cues.
that's 16 points versus a maximum of 12 for hitting 2 bullseyes. So very big opportunity for a score change.
Team Red with a 7-point lead. Are they both going to call kill shots here? They will and work together.
yeah, their scoreboard's all messed up on the bottom.
The other team in.
Aiming for those blue dots.
I'm going for the lower kill.
I think they may have gotten double hits.
Looks like it.
You can see Ryan.
Miss, hit, hit.
2 hits. Dominant round.
The small kill
Ryan
shots don't
Gustin.
matter in duels. There's so many different rule sets now, and things are changing all the time.
And what a great start early on in this first round of competition. The day is just beginning as we continue this great coverage. We'll be back with our next round of competition.
But this is what we'll be doing next week, just so y'all know, chat.
Early start, red versus blue, and the battle continues here on ESPN.
Next week is actually the World Championships, and we can restream them, and they are live. We're not watching replays. And
When it came time to take
We're
this
doing
to
that
the
for
next
me.
level,
I'm
I
not gonna
knew that
lie.
I had to make a website, and Wix was perfect for that.
Welcome back to ESPN 8, the Ocho coverage. Blade Masters Axe and Knife Throwing is presented by the new Sonic $1.99 menu. 5 Sonic favorites just for $1.99 each. Live free, eat
I
Sonic.
wish.
Not only delicious Sonic, delicious knife throwing now on tap. We'll move into the knife duels part of the competition for this Blade Masters Championship.
Someone here has an
Rock Hill, red
extremely
team versus
unique
blue
throw.
team,
I don't know
continuing
how
this
it
coverage.
works.
And duels
I don't know,
matchup,
because
these boards get
the way
really
I've
busy,
learned to
so
throw
nice
more
to get
consistent,
that.
especially without
Yeah,
getting to throw
the
often,
fun thing about this too is it's
is
not just gonna be
eliminating
like
all
one
movement
axe like
factors.
we just saw. It's not going to be one axe throw.
And
retrieve
one
for
person in this
competitive.
has
It's
so
gonna be
much
multiple
movement
axes
with
on
their
the
knife
board, so
throwing.
there's
It's
gonna be a lot more
insane.
strategy in this particular competition because they're going to have to be going around their own knives and around their teammates' knives in order to get those points.
Kyle Rickenbaugh, Paige Julian will battle Jave Yoshimoto and his teammate Gustin. Ryan Gustin as we get
I think
things
you can see
started.
which one is having the unique throw.
Yeah, so in our last competition, right, we saw 2 axes going into the board at once. We're now going to see 6 knives at once. I mean, this is going to be craziness. You're going to see teams trying to strategize to avoid the knives that are in the board already. Maybe they'll need to get desperate and try to go. Those last 2 throws there from Kyle and Paige, right through their other knives.
It's one way to cut through a coney.
There are a lot of 5 and 6 pointers right
6,
there.
5, 5, 4, 4,
Drop.
That drop's going to be a little rough on the points because even just getting 1 or 2 points can be the make or break for this.
5, 5, 4, 4, 2, 1.
And to your point, those 1 or 2 points when you do lose a knife because it has to.
I've never
stick,
thrown
add up
knives,
over the course of
so-
the rounds.
Oh, absolutely.
An exercise
You never
in
know.
memorization there from
Score is now
our referee,
24,
having memorized 6
21 for the
scores
blue
at once.
team.
That's Ben McDonald. Not only is he decked out in some great shoes today, he's keeping math. This is the Ocho. We don't do math here.
Only in increments of 8.
All right, some good throws there from Jave and Ryan to start. So Ryan Gustin there on your far right, before axe and knife throwing, he's a scratch golfer.
Scratch. Good.
So if you think people come to these competitions and weren't athletes and experts at other games before this, you're wrong. Yeah, a lot of these people have been very.
I actually know somebody that's going for like
sports before they got to axe.
their goal is to be a PGA golfer, and they're also an axe thrower.
4, 4, 3, 0.
Embedded the 0 is that they probably embedded the
6,
guard
5,
and not the
4,
actual
3.
knife.
Great round for that Gustin Yoshimoto team.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see every single, especially when it comes to knives, every single player is going to have a different preference on how long the knife is, how thick, how wide it is on the blade, and all that kind of stuff. So each one typically has a different style of knife, but we see 2 of the Toro Muertos being thrown by
Red
2 of the
team takes
players.
this game.
They had no idea where they were.
Red team has taken knife duels.
I don't think anybody knew the rules.
So these hatchet duels, they really do test you with the team part of the competition.
But knife duels is stupid.
Celebrate our champion.
They have them. A lot of people around here don't actually like knife duels.
We're going to take a quick timeout and get you all set for our next competition. The Big Axe continues. Rolling along here on Ocho.
Big Axe,
Coverage
my
of
discipline.
Rock Hill, South Carolina.
I mean, it's the discipline I'm best at. I don't know if it's the one that I enjoy the most, but
Anybody could sign up for this.
I do. Oh, come
First
on.
steps.
Wondering if what we have is enough.
Finding my happiness.
What gets you out of bed in the morning? ATB wants to know.
ATB can lick my left nut.
Brings the party.
And you're all invited.
I went to apply for a business loan, and the guy never did the application, nor did he ever phone me back, nor did he ever follow up with my emails.
And here is Jave Yoshimoto, the Omaha, Nebraska native. He's an artist, he's a professor, and he's a great designer of blades himself.
Absolutely. He's the artist who makes pretty much all of our world championship trophies. He does some amazing axe artwork, and just, he's an art professor, so he has so much talent in and off the lanes.
The professor takes on the star student, Kendra Tubman, the 32-year-old who has a new puppy, Ember, in the house. So she's been busy raising a dog and gearing up for her competition now, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was speaking to Kendra last night. She's from Augusta, Georgia. Works as a manager at an axe throwing facility, which comes in very critical and key to these competitions, you notice that a lot of the employees and owners of these venues, they tend to dominate because they get so much time on the boards.
Mm-hmm. And I get 0 time. But I still do good for having 0 time.
And Yoshimoto's underway. 10 tosses with these big axes.
7.
Distance added. A challenge of hitting the board with such a heavy instrument.
Yeah, they'll be throwing from 15 feet away. Will be single rotation of these much larger axes. The axe heads tend to be around 2 1/4, 2.5 pounds. Is pretty typical.
Solid bullseye for you.
But they have to weigh at least 3 pounds, so the handle weight comes up on them quite a bit.
No nerves. At least not on that throw.
Now, Yoshimoto's had a turn at a different discipline already, so he's a little bit warmed up today.
Yeah, true. I'm interested to see what they think about going back and forth from the different disciplines.
The one on the left kind of has a hope and pray with her toss.
Ben looking close.
She got it. Six is
And it's dangerous, as you can see. She has the tendency to over-rotate, which is dangerous because there's not a lot of blade divided into the board, and it possibly drops.
Area 5, and then the black ring there just being a 4. That small distance between those really comes out when the big axe comes out because it's so easy to just drop it low. You drop it, 2 inches low, and suddenly you're a 4 instead of a 6. And you're like, wow, this huge swing of points.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, 2 points can make or break the whole match.
Back-to-back bullseyes for these talented throwers.
This is now shot number 4.
You're in the halfway point of this 10-toss competition.
They screwed up the scores.
Just a slight lead. See if the nerves get to him or if he can stay in the zone.
I really like Jave's throw. So you
It made the
see
blue
lots
team go
of
from
you
10
can see
points to
straight in
18
front of him,
points.
using it as a visual guide, and then he's watching it come straight back behind him as he's lifting it up. I really like that. Very good for consistency.
Not a lot of people go with the double-handed big axe throw, but
Throw number 5.
They fixed it there.
Team's up by 4 points.
Due to that, exactly. That straight up and down motion, it just feels a lot more natural to me.
Yeah, so that's a great point, Evan. A lot of people are doing the one-handed throw that you'll see Kendra doing on the left, but the problem can be that.
And there's,
see how she dropped it low. That is a heavy axe.
And
That's a heavy thing
over-rotated.
to try to flick like that. And you really don't have as much control over the power as you can have with the two-handed throw that you're seeing Jade do.
And with 15 feet of difference, that axe continues to move.
It's not 15 feet of difference, it's 3 feet of difference.
Let's watch this Kendra toss again.
So one-handed throw, like Mike mentioned, just a little bit of the over-rotation, but dropped. And again, those axes are heavy. For one hand, you need a lot of strength.
Nah.
6-point lead.
You just need to not. So she's pinch gripping and twisted her wrist because of that length. Or just the
what we would call over
trying to throw a big axe like a hatchet.
Too much, and it worked in the last throw and stuck, but you saw it didn't work there.
2 kill shots have been called.
So kill shots now, going for the 8-pointers.
So Jake's been real consistent with those bullseyes, but now he has to go for one of the corners, so maybe that might throw off his game a little bit.
Probably not.
We'll see.
But
Jabe just misses.
Oh, that was a chance, but might be a little high.
Miss.
So
and that over rotation, if she landed flat, she would have hit that.
Uses kind of a last-ditch effort to gain some solid points, but sometimes you are just forced to go.
Take 1 practice shot, please.
So we'll do a best-of-3 competition. Round 1 goes to Yoshimoto, who noted his big accomplishment was making it to this competition. He hasn't competed at the highest level all the time, but being here on TV is such a huge moment.
Yeah, he's made it to the World
Man, watching this a second time,
and,
this was actually pretty
quite
poorly
on
run.
The spotlight of ESPN yet.
I think I understand.
Yeah, he's a very good thrower, and I think sometimes can be a little bit hard on himself. And I'm glad to see him, performing so well today. I think bright lights aren't affecting him, and I don't know. Success is ahead.
He's been throwing for 5 years at his American Axis location in Omaha.
You're ready? This is shot number 1.
Not just the college baseball capital of the world, might be the hidden axe-throwing gem, Omaha, Nebraska.
I may never know. I don't know if I'll ever go.
Kendra with a great start.
That looks like a pair of sixes still.
Advil plus
No!
acetaminophen. Ibuprofen targets pain. Acetaminophen blocks pain signals.
Taxes was paying the price.
I don't have ad blocker.
6.
And 2
There it
bullseyes.
is. All right, a little bit of a reset, you know, getting back into the swing of things.
We're tied going into shot number 2.
So 7 total tosses here in this best of 3 rounds. Yoshimoto won the
And
opening
now they got it right.
competition.
Both
4 or
outside
5.
bullseye.
4, 5.
Just 1 point, not too bad.
Yeah, Kendra just pulling a little bit to the left there. Maybe got the elbow out a bit and ended up activating.
It's only been
chest
2
muscles.
weeks since I've thrown an axe
Pulls it
last,
inside
and
sometimes.
And
I
that's the
desperately
thing
want to
about
do
this
it
game.
again.
Obviously, it looks very simple. You're just throwing an axe, right?
Need to do it
at the
again.
same time, it's a very delicate art in terms of the muscle
4 or
memory,
5.
and, you know, having you, depending on where
4,
you decide to release
5.
the axe, even, you know, or where your hand placement is on the handle, that can completely change the rotation. So it's all about finding your sweet spot, and you know.
They're not wrong about that
Shot
part.
number 4. Red team leads by 2.
Love the shirt, too, for Kendra to throw better. A little self-talk on her back of her shirt like that.
Yep.
I actually have a notch in my big axe handle, so I know where to hand,
That
like
is,
hold
one
it
of
every single
the many
time,
pieces of
so
dry
it doesn't
humor
change
that
for me.
in the sport, you know. One of your buddies comes over, they lost their match, they're complaining, everything
4.
but them, you know, is the reason they lost, and you just look at them and you throw better.
4, 5.
Yoshimoto now a 3-point lead as we near our final tosses in the second matchup.
Going to shot number 5. 21-18.
Yeah, and let's watch Jave here. I started to describe it earlier. You can see he's pointing the axe straight ahead of him, using the eyes straight through the sides of that axe, pulling it back, straight through.
Locked,
Triceps just hurt watching that.
locked elbows is
Yeah, especially with the large.
very atypical.
Give you a pretty decent workout.
5, 6.
Wow, another bullseye for Yoshimoto.
There are 2 throws left. Red team leads by 4.
How difficult would you say the Big X is of all the disciplines? Is that harder, easier? Where does that sit
Kill
for
shot
you
has been
guys?
called by the blue team.
I think it's the hardest for me.
You do have 2 kill shots in
The
big
the
axe.
bullseye is so small, and I get that the big axe has a larger blade, but just being so delicate with that, it is very hard. It is a heavy axe. These people make it look very light. I cannot believe that they do it. When I throw it, I spread it all over the whole board.
Yeah.
You know, it's very difficult.
It's like you're trying to park a tractor trailer into a compact space.
Game is out of reach.
You think about in darts, right?
This is your final shot.
Yeah, let's take a look here.
23. Red team has the lead.
Straight back,
Both kill shots have been called.
straight through, never leaves, right over his nose, straight behind his head, and straight through. The axe head never leaves that plane, that line.
We had kill shots called here for this final throw.
Just outside. Ooh, that's pretty
very
close.
close there for Kendra.
Both wide right.
Those kill shots are the size of a nickel, if that gives
Miss,
anybody reference
miss.
at home.
Red team takes the game.
So, Jave Yoshimoto takes the point, and his red team off to a good start. He'll win this best-of-3 matchup. We noted coming in his excitement to compete at this level. He's a fantastic artist.
I want to compete at that level.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw some pretty good throwing from Kendra there. I think she may be back again later. Both competitors, you saw them throwing with 2 different styles. Probably one of my favorite parts of the big axe.
Yeah, it's really nice
I
be
want
able
to
see
compete
the
at that
different
level. I think I
everyone
could
doing
compete at this
different
level,
styles of throwing,
honestly.
because this sport and
What a
when
lot of
you
people
do
don't know is where I
those
live
things,
is
it's
like a
very personal
hotbed
thing, you know.
of
everybody has a
axe
different
throwing.
arm length and strength capacity and things like that.
I've gone against
We
somebody
have our
that's
winner
finished
of this
5.
round, Jave Yoshimoto.
I have
First of all, thank
5th
you
in the
for
world.
joining us. What did it take to
And,
win this competition? What did you have to
almost
do
beat
to
him.
succeed?
I had to really focus in on what I was doing. My muscles weren't quite warmed up, so I had to pretty much recalibrate every throw to try to get as close to the balls as I can.
What do you think about you were throwing with a double-handed throw.
Yes.
Do you typically practice that way? Have you tried doing the single-handed throw?
I have tried single-handed. I'm not quite as good at single-handed throw when it comes to big axe because of the weight difference and the weight balance. So two-handed gives me a lot more stability when I throw, and I feel more true with my throw when I do that.
Thank you so much, Jave. What a neat way to celebrate and enjoy this, and I can't wait to see the next axe you design at some point. You're a master artist yourself. Fun to watch Kendra Tubman.
He only does handles. He doesn't do heads, though.
We'll have plenty more coming up with the knife part of the competition when we return.
But the handles he does are insane.
I play wheelchair basketball, and I'm sharing my game day rituals with Marriott Bonvoy. Follow me.
I think we probably have hatchet.
Axe and knife throwing is part of ESPN 8, the Ocho.
Just regular hatchet, and then
competition continues here in this axe and knife throwing competition. We'll dive into the knife part.
Regular knife.
Yeah. As we continue, fun matchup on hand. Kyle Rickenbaugh, Ryan Gustin. And we'll start off with Ryan Gustin, who throws in 10 different disciplines. And Mike, now he puts his knife skills to the test.
Yeah, absolutely. Ryan Gustin, one of
hatchet,
the most
big axe, knife.
Sport of axe throwing. He's the only competitor to have competed in every single world championship.
Duels, knife duels.
He'll be looking to utilize that experience here today against Kyle Rickenbaugh.
You go IATF.
Very well known in the sport. He's competed
IATF
in 10
doubles.
this year, 24 different leagues.
Big axe.
Been involved in refereeing throughout his time. He's just a very well respected name in the sport.
Absolutely. He's
I don't know what they would have as 10.
Made his way in here, and he's been instrumental in helping out the WATL as well with the part of our community council members and things like that, where we get some excellent feedback from our community to help move the sport forward.
These are two of the heavy hitters in the sport. Kyle Rickenbaugh, Ryan Gustin getting ready to go.
Yeah, I got to think here, particularly in this discipline, this competition, that Kyle has the advantage. Kyle has made the broadcast as a knife thrower in the World Knife Throwing Championship. He's that high level of a knife thrower, as he throws a terrible 4 high there.
Goes to show that's not as easy as it looks, right? Even with World Championship experience.
That's true.
Well, I didn't say how he threw on the broadcast. I didn't say he did well, but.
Here comes the scoring from Ben McDonald, our head judge today.
4, 5, 6.
6, 5, 4.
5, 5, 6.
6, 5, 5.
So 1 point lead for Ryan Gustin, the
pretty
captain
good
of his team.
Very good grouping there from Gustin. That's what you want to see there.
Is 16 to 15
and also the type of knife that you use will help out with that. He's using the Toro Muertos right now, which are slightly smaller, not by much, but just a little bit. Doesn't really help with the drop, though.
Muerto, no Lando that time.
Yeah, and Rickenbaugh's using the WKTL's Blackhawks, which are huge knives. Gives you great placement all over the board, but you have to temper that with it. It's a bit harder to stick, and also you have to go around your own knives.
That's the perks of having a longtime commissioner like yourself, Evan Walters, sitting to my right. Mike Kumpf, who's won a championship in knife throwing.
Drop.
I used to be good at this, yeah. You can see on the right there, Ryan's second knife.
Like one guy commentating, Mike Kumpf, he's actually used to be a
definitely getting in his own head.
professional bowler.
It was under-rotated. Let's see how he comes out on these next throws. If he's still going to be doubting himself.
I'm always doubting myself.
No, comes out confident.
But again, that's part of the strategy of this particular game is you have to go around that knife, though, which he seems to be doing really well.
Yeah, as you can see him, both competitors step to the right, try to create some gap and some distance.
I love how Gustin slices the wedding cake. He goes middle, outside, right. Because it does create those angles to attack the board as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That tends to be a pretty common strategy from throwers. You want to line your first throw up dead center and then go from there.
5.
Solid 15 there.
6, 6, 4.
6, 6, 4.
I'm trying to gain a little bit more.
So 1 point edge there for Gustin.
Yeah. He's got a little bit more work to do to catch back up after that drop.
With 2 shots left, the score is 41-36 for the blue team.
Yeah, kill shots called here for Gustin.
Called a kill shot.
Got to make those points up.
Miss there.
That was very close. Again, the size of a nickel.
Wow.
But again, in knives,
but maybe the line
the
is
small
just off.
kill shot doesn't matter.
Let's see if
Red team
Gustin
is
can
calling
hit
a
it
kill
this time.
shot again.
Just
He's
a little
low.
Too low. Again, perfect on though.
You know, this is only the first round, but I think I'm gonna ask that Ryan not throw any more kill shots.
I mean, he's pretty close. The first one was just off to the
6,
side. The other one
5,
was just a
hit,
little low.
miss.
I'll say one hit on the board.
Oh, he did hit it.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Inside that circle like we talked about,
Yep.
that red circle outside
See?
the kill shot.
Blue team takes game 1. Take a practice shot. 1 throw, please.
So an early win for the blue team.
Again,
It'll be a best of 3, so they're just warming up here.
You can see Kyle getting really low, spreading the back leg out far and bending his knee, trying to get himself to the same height as the bullseye, so
ready.
he's throwing on a
Throw
straight
1,
line
game
as opposed
2.
to throwing down at it, which you kind of see Ryan doing.
Kyle Rickenbaugh, who watched the
I don't have to do
West
that.
years ago
I'm
on
pretty
this
much
tour.
right at
He's
bullseye
competed
height.
himself. He's been here multiple times.
I'm short. It's 5
To
feet.
see that transformation. You're watching
I'm
that one
5'6".
today, you could be
It's
up
not
this
that
stage
long.
in no time.
Or not that much different.
Especially with the amateur championship coming up in October.
Head down to Atlanta for that one. And hold on, Rickenbaugh's got one more.
Ugh.
Safety first, everyone.
Good news, Ben McDonald can backpedal quickly. He gets out of the way.
It's not a hobby. It's your empire.
6,
Damn right.
4.
Axe throwing's about to be my empire.
So a little bit wild there from Kyle.
6, 6, 5.
Blame Ben
Round
McDonald.
Ryan Gustin, who needs to win this to equal the score.
So Gustin has a 1-year-old at home. His son, his birthday's coming up.
17, 14.
Told me,
Red team leads by 3.
Ryan is a Fast and Furious fan, and his son's name is George. It's a Fast and Curious birthday party.
Oh,
Fast
boy.
and Furious and Curious George themed. I'm very interested to see how they're going to work that.
That time just 2 throws.
Yeah,
just to be clear.
Got a little 2 in the zone at that point.
5, 4.
Yeah, so how we break up the game is you'll have 3 throws, then 2 throws,
6,
splitting
5.
the 10-throw game in half, and then 3 throws and then 2 throws. Very common for throwers to just forget it, and they often end up throwing that next
23.
knife, which is a
Red
fault
team
and a
has the
0.
lead. Throw number 6.
Because people just get in the zone.
And they
really-
typically
you don't wanna
do
be paying attention to what throw you're on.
the
You
first
just
5
focus
throws
on
from 10 feet,
executing.
the second 5 throws from 15
get all the
feet,
stuff
but I
out
guess
of
they're
your hands
not
onto the board.
here. Why? We don't know.
Not that I'm some type of sneakerhead, but these are 2 of the ugliest shoe choices I've seen in a long time.
The Crocs and the highlighters aren't standing out for you today?
Yeah, highlighter shoes, and then the Crocs with the cornhole bag. What they call them, gems or something like that on the shoes for Gustin. I'm glad they're good throwers because they don't.
6, 5, 4.
Let's see which kick's got the better score here.
5, 4, 4.
Okay, 1 extra point there for Rickenbaugh.
Yeah, you can see right there. The Crocs with the cornhole bags and the cornhole boards on them.
Okay, we have cornhole tonight. 2-hour coverage on the Ocho coming up later.
2 knives
Absolutely.
He's hedging his bet.
Yeah.
Those Crocs are about as close as Ryan's going to get to that championship tonight.
Fittingly, which is only 40 feet away from us across the gym here at the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center.
A 4.
Rickenbaugh calls a kill shot for his next toss.
All right, if you're
Low
Gustin,
kills don't count in knives.
Ooh, boy, he
perfect.
does. Chance for 8 points here.
Ooh, I think that's just a little low.
Did he clip the right side?
No.
Hit.
Oh.
4.
Wow.
But I don't know if that's enough.
6, 5.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's not going to be enough.
So the math becomes a factor, and it won't be enough. But
Math.
52-50. Red team takes this game.
and a red team victory.
3rd round, I
So
believe.
that'll force
coming up.
round 3 coming up. So 1-1. We'll head to this third and final round to decide it. Gustin and Rickenbaugh splitting duties as they finish warm-up tosses. Now this is what you wake up for on the Ocho, to see a winner-take-all knife throwing competition.
Absolutely. Down to the last match.
This is
10 more
these.
throws. Makes or
Even
breaks
if there's nothing on the line, your own personal pride kicks in, and you're like, man, I'm
really
nervous
impressed
for
with
this.
Ryan Gustin here today with his knife throw. And look at that. You can hear the clang as those two knives come together, both in the bullseye.
And then he splits the difference.
Wow, that's impressive.
I need that man in my kitchen.
I appreciate him making me look good as I'm talking about him.
Yeah.
6, 5, 4.
And Rickenbaugh says they didn't have a bad round, but it's going to be hard to keep up with this.
Yeah, that's a solid opener.
6, 6, 6.
Oh my goodness.
That's insane.
Watch this again. The Butcher.
Woo. Splitting the uprights right in between those other two knives.
18 to 15. Throws 4 and 5. Red team has the lead.
See if he can keep up steam.
3-point advantage for Gustin. And he hits it again. Rickenbaugh answers.
He's warmed up. He's getting locked in.
5 for 5. Oh, I jinxed it.
And kind of lucky there that he didn't knock his other knife out. You saw when that other one collided, it knocked it downward.
That drop is pretty
A lot of times
crucial.
you'll just knock them both on the floor.
6, 5, 6, drop.
So check out how close Gustin was here.
Just right on there.
Oh, sad. That's a not top 10.
If they weren't metal, they'd be a Robin Hood.
This is now shot number 6.
So it flips the lead back to Rickenbaugh's favor.
Robin Hood is when an axe sticks into the handle of another axe
It's so
in
close,
duels.
especially after that strong opening.
Ooh, that was interesting. You saw both throwers under rotate, but Kyle throwing those the Blackhawks, they're very top heavy, and they just drove in.
Kill shot time for Gustin.
Oh,
so close, but I think that may have sealed the deal.
And Rickenbaugh hits another. Good bullseye to end his round. Now, that might not be enough.
I mean, the drops just kill
6,
you here.
5, 4.
That's part of the strategy. You know, you have
6
your
miss
own
drop.
times you have to worry about.
6, miss, drop.
Bit more strategy.
The highs were high, and now the lows are low for Gustin here.
Kyle Rickenbaugh, though, after a fantastic first round from
41 to
Gustin, how about his
30,
ability to recover and take this lead?
Yeah, I
Blue
think the
team has the
consistency
lead.
has been his ally here, because obviously, you know, we've seen Gustin go just amazingly, but also with those drops, he's had a lot of the highs and lows.
Kill
But
shot called
Rickenbaugh's
by the
been
red
pretty
team.
consistent this whole time.
Yeah, despite the sneakers, no real highlights, but he's just been, you know, running
That was
the
good.
marathon.
Kill shot called, and Gustin hits it.
Not sure if it'll be enough, but
It's not enough.
5, 5, hit, 5.
Does take 3 points out of the difference.
And Kyle Rickenbaugh will take it.
Blue team
it's that
takes this
consistency.
game.
That took
Kyle
the match.
Rickenbaugh.
What he did there was show.
Brace.
I'll show you.
And one of the
What he
favorites
threw on
of
the
this
ground
tournament,
was a
great
challenge
performance
coin.
today in this ninth competition.
So I actually have one.
Tried a coin challenge that we have in axe throwing, where if someone doesn't have their coin with them, they have to buy the other a drink.
So Kyle, you watch Ryan Gustin
So
hit all his bullseyes in that.
they had
first round. How'd you
64s because they're at
recover?
Waddle.
How'd you go out this
I
week?
got mine at the
I
IATF.
mean, I
So
just treat every throw like it's throw one. That's the hard thing for me though, because I throw a lot of 4s on throw one. Unfortunately, you saw that today. So, but yeah, I mean, it was just one throw at a time. Breathe, good to go.
How much time do you typically practice knives during the week?
Man, unfortunately, being a venue owner, you'd think I'd practice all the time, but I don't get a ton of practice. I would say, you know, an hour or 2 a week plus league. That's about it. But, you know, practicing throwing over, you know, the last 5 years is just helps create that muscle memory, and it's a repetitive same thing every time motion.
Kyle, congratulations and big points there for your team.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
That'll put his squad right back on the board, and competition continues here. went all the way down to the final tosses, and Kyle Rickenbaugh earns the score. Coming up next, we move to Hatchet here in the Blade Masters.
I mean, it's all but over. We already know that the red team's won 3 out of 5.
Conquer your tough pain with Liquid Fast Relief. Advil Liquid Gels. Get Liquid Fast Relief.
Blade Masters Axe and Knife Throwing is brought to you by the Finnish Long
Jack of Clubs.
Since 1952, and of course, please drink.
One of the most unpopular axes.
We're drinking some more competition, rolling in to our next round as we head out to the hatchet style of competition, and some new competitors take center stage. Ashlyn Christmas, Paige Julian, red versus blue team, and Ashlyn at Concord, North Carolina, nearby native, gets an opportunity. She's been throwing for 4 years, and now, Mike, this is center stage for these two competitors.
Yeah, absolutely. Both North Carolina natives. We were talking to Ashlyn last night. Got into axe throwing from a Renaissance fair that she was at with her husband.
King of Diamonds, beauty.
In a game or sport before, so they were like, "Yeah, we should take this up." And now
on a square head
of Iron Axe Society in Concord, North Carolina.
She's a female league champ and takes on another great competitor out of Wilmington, North Carolina, down by the coast. Paige Julian, been throwing for just over a year and a half, especially in the knife and the axe style throwing, but here she is now, Evan, in a big stage and a nice opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this is one of the reasons we love doing these types of competitions. We get to see players from all over just come out, and you know, regardless of, you will have people who've only been throwing for a year, and other people who've been throwing for, you know, I think like Gustin here is probably the longest one we've had with about 7 or so years.
Paige said her secret sauce
maybe.
is energy drinks. That keeps her calm and cool. I don't know about you, but that gets me fired up.
Oh, yeah.
Not all about energy drinks.
So I'll say the axe throwing competition.
It's an ADHD thing.
Not to see at least every
I don't have diagnosed ADHD, but like caffeine doesn't really affect me, so.
Bullseyes apiece.
Yeah, no need for a close look there from Ben. Straight to the scores. Splitting the bullseye.
And the way they're playing is that
Going into throw number 2, the score is tied at 6.
the new rules, those bullseyes on the outside, so once you hit one bullseye, you can't hit that same bullseye again.
Yeah, so
which they haven't
we're in
explained.
a single hatchet. What you haven't seen so far is competitors using those outer bullseyes. Now that we're in the hatchet competition, they're going to go for the center first, and then work their way around those other 4 bullseyes on the board.
I don't. You don't have to.
First 5 throws.
10 total throws in this first round of competition.
Going into shot number 3.
I do an end pattern, so it's top, left, bottom, left, middle, top, right, bottom, right.
Goes up as you get to those outer bullseyes. They're smaller, and then outside of that drawn circle is the 3 ring. So if you miss just a little bit, you're not getting a 4 or a 5. You're getting a 3.
And then when we switch sides, I usually go top, left, bottom, left, middle, kill shot, kill shot. Which you have to go height.
17 to 15 after 3 shots. This is throw number 4.
It's very, ever since I started being very methodical on which ones I'm going at, my game's actually gotten a lot better. Before, I was just kind of going willy-nilly at whatever dot there was.
That's good. Shows she's been putting a lot of thought into it. Paige works as a psychic medium and runs a metaphysical store. I didn't ask her whether she had looked into the results of today. I think she's choosing not to know.
Either that, or maybe that's why she's so relaxed and doing pretty well. She already knows the outcome.
So Red just took the lead, and a kill shot called here. Paige will look for some big points.
Too low.
Just a smidge too low, but this is a game of millimeters.
0-6.
Side bullseyes. Right in the middle of it.
Miss. 6.
Now, big 6 points for Christmas.
For Lloyd Christmas.
Look at that perfect form, the extension, just calm, the rest of the body staying still. Wonderful throw.
Points have shifted here. 7-point lead for the red team.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have a missed kill shot. That's a 4. All bullseyes are open now.
Ooh, that might be another bullseye.
Just a little bit of an early release from Paige. You see that axe going high.
And still a 5-pointer at that.
The thing is like if you look at the two different
The other thing too, like that,
like styles of
versus
throwing,
it looked like it was pretty much
Paige on the
spot
left,
everything.
she has a lot more
outside of that bullseye. You know, if you ever try
movement in her throw.
you'll get right on that
Like she
bullseye.
leans into it on her follow through.
The tiniest little
And if you look at
put you right outside.
the Team Red, it's a little more relaxed. It's all one fluid movement. It's not as choppy.
Okay, Mike, here's what the strategy is, though. You mentioned hitting those side bullseyes. If you miss, you get 2-3 points. You could fall behind, theoretically.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, if you're Paige and you're staying in the middle and trying to score fives, you can catch up. If you know Ashlyn, the key there is those outer bullseyes are at a different height, and axe throwers for the longest time have been throwing at very consistent heights, so that adjustment can really mess with you, depending on how you choose to do it.
Yep. Cuts into the lead by 2 points, does Paige Julian.
Call a second.
Yes, similar to those kill shots, the outer bullseyes kind of have that high risk, high reward factor as well.
Absolutely, and I mean this year the throwers have gotten so good that the target has become even more difficult. The kill shots getting even smaller.
And then after this, the kill shots and stuff got kill shots stayed the same, but the outside bullseyes got easier.
Bottle cap. Now they're the size of a nickel.
They used to be the size of what felt like a softball, and I liked it.
Yeah,
Back when you were a world champion,
they're
Mike.
3 inches across.
Yeah. We have a commissioner here, Evan Walters. I'm Evan Budrovich.
41-38, final throw.
Final throw here with a 3-point difference.
Go for it. Sportsmanship. Kill shots.
Call bullseyes. Oh, look at that. Kill shot, kill shot. 8 points on the line.
I think I see Ashlyn lining up top right. Paige taking a breath.
Top right kill shots, my jam. Going for low kill shots, I just can't do it.
Christmas on Ocho Day, delivering the goods.
Miss, hit, 8 points.
Ashlyn Christmas taking round
Red
1.
team takes game 1.
Expand your thinking when it comes to finding the right opportunity
Skip.
for your business growth.
So we'll roll right into this second
Game
round
number
here.
2, no practice.
Time limit, no practice.
We talk about practice, man.
Yeah.
We're talking about axe throwing here. Moving into the hatchet of competition.
5-6.
5-6.
Bullseye there for Ashlyn.
I miss getting into. I haven't done a lot of custom axes recently, but I want to get back into it, doing it some.
For 6 years.
But
try to summon some of that magic.
We'll be waiting a little bit for that. 6-5.
6-5.
I don't think that was a 5.
You can see that pen line.
I don't think that was a 5. That was not a 5. She did not hit any of that pen line. Mr. Ben McDonald didn't get close enough to the board to actually take a look. That axe is not embedded past that 5 at all into that 5 ring. That's a 3.
Fortunate there for Ashlyn to just clip. You can see that pen line around that outer bullseye. Just clip that and was able to get 5 points. I mean, 1/8 of an inch lower, something like that. That would have been only.
It's a good thing this isn't for the actual World Championship.
Might be trading 6s here. Let's see.
Five, 6.
Okay, 1 point advantage for Christmas.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, so we said Ashlyn started throwing at a Renaissance fair. Paige started throwing on a rainy day. Yeah, literally. It was a rainy day. Her and her friends had nothing else to do. And they said, there was that axe venue down the street. Started throwing, and look at this. Today on ESPN.
Yeah. That's definitely a great way to spend some time when the weather is not so great or it's a little too cold and whatnot.
Fives?
We're going to start getting into fall soon.
3,
Ooh.
5.
Must be wide right.
For Ashlyn Christmas, her red team has dominated all day. And now we
Shot
look to
number
wrap up
5.
this round of competition.
Red team has the lead.
We've seen so many different disciplines today. Some new competitors who aren't always on the national stage. This has been an impressive day of competition.
I think that probably clipped to 5 with the way the jacket
It's a great way to be able
gloves
to showcase
is
members of the
shaped.
community that, may not have been able to get on ESPN.
That's a
before.
3.
Some who have, there's just all walks of life here, which is really nice to see.
5, 3.
Good score there for Paige Julian.
Ashlyn just getting a little soft and dropping it a little low. Fun fact, Ashlyn knows all
Getting a little soft.
196
Same for me.
countries of the world and their capitals.
Throw 6.
And she's been pretty accurate
Bullseye's
spreading,
reset.
throughout the entire board today.
Oh, what a response for Paige.
6-5.
6, 5.
So that'll tie it up.
All right.
30 apiece.
This is now shot number 7.
Just 3 more throws.
You can see the throwers utilizing
Maybe a little high,
breathing
probably 3.
techniques. Right,
That's a
and,
6 on the right for sure.
To breathe out before they shoot, it lowers their heart rate, really helps them calm down. You'll see a lot of throwers do similar in their setups
got 3 shots
and trying to
left.
just keep like some type of consistent formula
Red
to
team
your
leads
throw.
by 3 points.
So here's throw 8 of 10 to wrap up this Blade Masters competition. Part of a busy
4.
slate of Ocho competition.
3.
Was Paige able to clip the 5?
4, 3.
Oh, she missed the 5, but the axe was high enough to be into the 4. Very fortunate there.
Slight lead for Ashlyn Christmas.
When you screwed up the right way.
2 points separating us.
What have we learned today, fellas? What have we seen from this competition across the disciplines today?
I think it all comes down to each throw.
Maybe a 3.
As you continue on through these matches, you're obviously building up the
3-3.
total points you have, but
Maybe 5 on the right though.
every throw can make or break a match.
3-3.
Mike, if you're at home, how do you get involved? How do you learn? How do you enjoe something like this?
Look up your local venue.
You go into a Renaissance Fair, you see axe throwing, go try it out. It's raining out today. Go axe throwing. Go try it out. See if you like it. I guarantee you will.
And let's wrap up this competition with our final throw of the day. Round 10, Christmas Julian to decide it all.
Maybe hit 6.
And kill
Both
shots
hit
to end it. Let's
6s.
see who hit.
Hit.
Now that's how you end the Ocho right there. Kill shots from Paige Julian and Ashlyn Christmas. What a performance
That's
from
an
our
8.
competitors today. The Blade Masters competition. That was a fun way to end it, getting all the teams involved. And thank you for joining us today. For Mike Kump, Evan Walters, and our entire crew, I'm Evan Budrovich. Fantastic start to the Ocho Day. This is a
I need more
presentation
axe throwing in my life.
for watching. And
I
the
need to
fun
get more
continues.
axe throwing
Get out
in my
and throw those
life.
axes and
But I think we're gonna change over to playing some Mario. Can. Because we can. I can leave the title. I can leave the title. Not a big deal. Swap our scenes. Oh, we just finished a level. Apparently. I don't know, we'll probably just grind some random super expert levels. I had a lot of fun with that yesterday. So I might as well continue it today. I'm going to assume I liked that level. Oh, I know what we finished this off with. We're randomly going through a bunch of easy. Because my chat was like, you're doing hard levels. Can we see easy ones? And I was like, okay. Super Luigi Sunshine. That'd be me. On the Sunshine. Cool. Wow, that's like an immediate Z out. That's crazy. That didn't line up this time. Ooh. Oh, I see. I see. I hate trampolines. Wonderful jump. Trampoline. Setup fails. Cool. Setups are too inconsistent. Re-uploaded. Inspired by Casper. Alright. Casper makes good levels. Okay. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. We've got to hit that shell. Okay. Oh! Stalling that momentum's tough. I was a little worried about that one. A little tough. I feel like I got robbed on that one. Oof. Okay. That was a swing and a miss. I just wasn't in the right spot. But that's progress. I straight up didn't think I was hitting that shell or even making it over that spike. That was really cool. I just didn't know what was coming up, so I had a tough time keeping my momentum. And I bonked. So that's on me. I couldn't stall my momentum after I hit the shell. Because I had too much just to make the jump. I wasn't making it over there in time. That was just entirely weird. Okay, game. My foot passed right through that. And that one too. That was me. Nope. Okay, holding backwards apparently doesn't do a damn thing on that one. That's fun. I didn't think that was gonna happen. It's because I don't have my hat on, isn't it? Actually, that's not true. When my webcam gave up yesterday, I streamed without my hat. So we can't even blame that. That's awkward. You're not ever used to making things go to the left. It's Mario. I think we're pretty close to the end if we nail that, though. Just erase that jump from history. That's not what I wanted. God. Oy. That was tough to get the momentum. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I'm probably only beating this level and calling it a stream. Fucking hell. I didn't think that bullet was going to be so hard to hit. But it's like consistently hard for me to hit. I don't understand the momentum there. That was not how that works at all. Fucking Christ. McKnights, you're like an hour late. You're fired. Hour and 15 minutes late. I'm blaming you. If you know, then why didn't you fix it? You were busy. I don't believe you. Ugh. Fuck. Can I go back to easy? Oh, good. And then I hit the right way. Wrong way. Yeah, that was my fault. Maybe just regular hard? No. No such thing. It's either expert or super expert. Well, You know what we were talking about before I started streaming, and I was like, I'm getting this overwhelming feeling. You know when I wouldn't have the overwhelming feeling? God damn it. As if I could just afford to pay somebody to do all of the bullshit permit, sign the lease, and just set it up for me. Ugh. Like, I'm not afraid of doing the work of, like, the building and stuff. It's all the legal stuff where I'm just like, can I just pay somebody to make it right? But I don't have the money to pay somebody to make it right. So, you know. Unless eBay sales, like, just pop the fuck off. Ooh, I didn't think I was making that. Make it? This momentum's stupid. I'm not gonna lie, too. The only reason I'm streaming today is because I won't get to stream on Tuesday. I also wasn't gonna stream last night either. But here we are. I don't know what's going on. We got a checkpoint. Oh, that was cool. Had I known that was going to happen, I would have nailed it. I'm sure of it. I think I did that wrong. I mean, I died, so I know I did it wrong, but... Oof. Okay. This is getting wild. Long jump. And you can't long jump in SMB1. Weird how that works. Oof. Nope, you have a checkpoint. Don't restart. I will say today, though, I don't know what the difference is. Ugh. But physically, I felt quite a bit better today than I have in a very long time. Woo! GG! Because I don't know if it's because I'm eating smaller meals and more frequently. I didn't sleep great last night. I don't know. I was up like every hour having to take a leak. So I don't know what the hell was happening there, but I don't like this as water play. I don't think I feel like I slept any better. But I took a long ass time to get out of bed. And I took a long ass time to get into the gym. And I barely did anything in the gym. But was I supposed to hit that? I believe I was supposed to hit that. But I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, if no, we weren't high enough, but I was nailing that, okay? My reads were so good. It was some of the best reads in history of all mankind. I just wonder though if, like, when I had the flu there, I wonder if that just messed me up for so long that I'm finally starting to be myself. Because McKnights, you and I both know that a certain somebody that shall remain nameless. That's not how that was supposed to work at all. Gave us COVID, so if we get, like, super sick, again, it's gonna take us quite a bit longer to recover from anything. Oof, that was awkward. And especially when it's like the flu and it's a similar concept or virus or strand, whatever you want to call it. We fucked up. I didn't hit the box. Hashtag story of my sex life. That bonk is annoying. Nailed it. Oh, come on. Okay, D-pad's not the answer. I thought maybe it would, so I could stop doing that turn back. Didn't re-grab jump fast enough. That bonk got me again. Holy hell. Hitting that box is awkward. Fuck off. The claw didn't do its job. Boing. No! Oh my god, I tried. I swear to God, if this doesn't help out my ROM hack playing, Fun fact, chat, it won't. Okay, we'll do this. I had the tongue out MJ there. We're gonna nail it now. MJ didn't hear that. Shut up. You make fun of me, fully knowing you couldn't do this. Fuck that bonk. No, that's not how that goes. It's like, I can make fun of fat people because I'm fat. You should be able to make fun of people that suck at video games because you're on their level or better. That's how that works. It's not that, you know. Fuck that bonk, man. I can make fun of you for bowling? No. No, I can't. I'm not as good. Well, we don't know that. You're better 10-pin, but you haven't seen me 5-pin bowl. Just saying. Maybe I'm better at handling small balls. Because I have been my entire life. Just saying. We don't know. You might be number 2. I wasn't at that tournament. Oh my god, I am going to bitch at this person for not making that ceiling 1 tile higher. Something fell over to the left of me. I got a story for you, actually. Nope, that was me. That was bad. I'm listing a bunch of Sega Genesis games right now that were given to me. Or maybe I only paid like $60 for the lot or something like that. But it was from somebody that made my life absolutely horrible for some time. And, why did that setup break? And, turns out quite a bit of what they sold me for literally peanuts. The price of a Genesis console that was in the bundle. It's worth an okay amount. So, who gets the last laugh there? Probably her still. But, money. So, yeah. Wrong way. Like, I literally sold one of the games last night. I listed it, and it's before stream, and it sold before I went to bed. And it was $30, and I'm pretty sure I paid, like, maybe $60 for everything. If I remember. God damn it. So, I'm the winner. God damn it, how was I was hitting that to the left so often. Now it's like I'm jumping too good. And now we're dealing with the ceiling bullshit again. All right. Thanks, note block. Now we broke the fucking level. Oh, I hate note blocks and I hate trampolines. That bomb setup right there needs to be one tile lower. They need to have the ceiling one tile higher in one spot, and they need to have that whole bomb throw one tile lower. I was faster than the level. How many levels have I created? Like 8. Something like that. One of them actually has a pretty low clear rate. When I used to be, like, beyond insane. Because we missed the note block jump, the level broke and I couldn't spawn in the proper block to be able to jump on to get into the pipe. Note blocks suck, and note blocks are jank. I should play it. It took me almost an hour to upload it. Because you have to, if you put 2 checkpoints in, you have to clear the level 3 times. And clearing the level without using a checkpoint was the thing that Took me a while. You have to clear it from the start, and then you have to clear it... Oh, thanks for not moving with me, Thwomp. You should buy this game one day. Or... you can just wait until a venue and play it all you want. Outside of business hours. They've been beaten before. You wouldn't be the first. Oh, come on. How was I supposed to know? Need to get good enough? Maybe once I beat this one, I'll play my lowest clear rate level. Which is my SMB 1 level. GG's? Burn it! Oh, that's not what I want. It's exactly 8. Actually, this one's not done. So 7. I don't know how to actually, like... There's a way that I can check my own levels. There it is. I forget this one completely. This isn't even the hard level. I just think it was unclear to people on what to do. Oh. Whoops. How about that for a clear rate? 0.9. Like, all of my levels are super expert. Legitimately, all my levels are super expert. This one has some crazy setups. Cool start, bro. Got a whole jump there. Maybe we'll build a level this week. What do you think? If this is a slightly controlled jump, maybe we'll build a level. You can die, see? That's why you have to dodge that, is the P switches will actually make the note block push you through the platform. I did that on purpose. I did that to show you why that was the setup. Ugh. A 2-minute world record. Oop. Hold up. Did I just see something that you can kind of cheese that? Not that I think I need to de-cheese it because, let's be real, it's a 0.3% clear rate. It's not like Master Level Maker. That's a tricky one to try and cheese. Like, Master Level Makers are like 0.07, but like... Oh, shit. That one I didn't do on purpose. Progress, right? What did I used to do in this game? Holy shit. I'm pretty sure it's my I shouldn't say that. Scarlet Violet's probably pretty up there. What am I doing with my 550 hours? 690 in Scarlet. Oh, good. So there's your answer, McKnights. Why I'm decent at Mario. Burn it. I should put a helper vine there. But guess what? This was made before the helper vine days existed. So... You know what I've come to determine in my life? Is that if I actually care about something, oh, goodness. If I actually care about something, I'm going to put in the time to get good. I just, in one area of life, refuse to spend money on somebody that didn't make me feel like a human. What? But also, the service he's providing would not make me a better thrower at all. So there's that. And there's that. And this isn't throwing shade at anybody that's throwing there. But they're not going to provide me the level of competition I'm used to. So, you know, by like default, what the fuck am I doing here? Why would I make that jump? Jesus Christ, that's ugly. $20 regrabs. But like boop 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 boop. Shit. But I think that's why I'm able to stay relatively competitive when I go to axe throwing events, whether it's once a month or less, is because I legitimately do throw as some of the best in the world when I go, and I'm pretty decent at being able to elevate my competition, or elevate to my competition. Well, good thing we can reset the room. Swing and a miss. That's why I had that set up. Look at me go. Oh! Can I make that without needing to turn back? Oh. See, I messed that one up. You might be able to make that without going back onto that other platform. I'm gonna try. Whoops. Oh yeah. Jeez. Ugh. The platform moved back on me. So, I mean, my level's not perfect. Ooh. But, you know, I don't make levels often, so... Oof. Oof. Wait. Toit like a tiger. Nope. Couldn't quite cheese that part. So if I was doing this level over again, those piranha plants where the POW drops down, I might put one block lower. I clipped that platform, so I'm pretty sure I make it, but... That is an... Either that or I would have raised the pipe ceiling up one. Just to give you that little extra room. And a burger! I made a burger! Oh, what? I can't like my own level? This one I think it's just people were kind of confused on what to do. Yeah, I don't even know if I remember what to do. Yeah, I gotta remember here. So I didn't get the super jump. I really have no idea what I planned in that section. Run! Whoops. I think it was more just a section to... Like, this spot was to show you what was coming up. I don't remember. I wasn't as good at making levels when I did this one. I'm still not good at making levels. So... But I do remember there's like a little twist at the end where people were doing the end a little different than I was intending. Oh. Okay, so got it. I know why I'm sliding off for not getting the super jump. I move slightly right before I let go of the jump. Something was a little spawned differently there. Cheese! Okay, I'm done with that. It's a bad level. It's a bad level. How? Fucked if I know. It's gonna be fun to go through and see who's all played it. And, like, if there's any big streamers that have played any of my levels. That guy was at GDQ. That's cool. You know. Building levels. Optometron's a streamer. 72 times it's been played, Banana Boy. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. That's a lot of plays. I don't know that I recognize anybody. We'll find out. Some in multiplayer? Yeah, you could probably cheese the shit out of it in multiplayer. Family Guy? Rocky is a family guy. Nobody famous there. That's also been played 1,000 times? Phoebus. Bald Virgin. Well, sorry about your luck. Why do I feel like he's a streamer? Go Poo. Already did. Streamer. Snow Bear. Wrong button. My first level. None in multiplayer. I should have named it My First Webble. I don't know how fast I could beat it. Tanuki Dan, he's a partnered streamer. Anna Bart, she's a partnered streamer. Let's see how fast I could beat it. I'm like 90% certain there's something you can cheese here, but... Oop. I'm so good at making levels. Yeah, I don't think you actually need to shell jump there. I could be wrong, though. Bum. Do I hate shell jumps? No. They're just not my favorite thing. Oops. This is also back when, like, the game was still basically brand new. And everyone was like, flexing. Oh my god, I can shell jump. And I was like, pfft. Or, shell jumps are hard. And now everybody's just like, well, we know the physics, it's fine. When I'll have to look up when this was even uploaded, but I bet you it was like 4 years ago. Yeah, you don't need to shell jump. This spot, I thought you did have to shell jump. Nah. Ow. Shit, I'm rude. Okay, should we just... Yeah, I can shell jump. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna learn to cheese it. Or just continue to cheese it. Because why not? Did I put blocks all the way across there? Was I that much of a dick? Probably. there something I need? No. Oprah block. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Hold right, baby. See? I can nail a shell jump. I'm almost certain you can still just put on the helmet and still just cruise through it there too. GG's, I guess. I just really want to go back and see if I can actually just cheese it with putting on a helmet. Don't be mad because stream is ending after this. Oh! Why on earth do I put a star on that one? So this is the most awkward thing in the planet, and this is my fault. Shush. Oh, why did I do that? I'm an idiot. Shush. Kaizo block. That's a good one. Oh, you can't. That's an actual shell jump you have to hit. Alright. Alright. Well, maybe you could. I'm trying one more time. Pretty sure you might still be able to cheese that. I basically stubbed my toe. Jeez. Okay. So I might have to... It's fine. My own level. My own level. Fine. But we're gonna call it a stream there. Need a cheese emote? I don't. Yeah, we're gonna call it a stream there. Hope you all have a good rest of your evening. I have a mess to clean up from my Pokemon card opening video still. That's fun. And then I'm gonna go to bed. And we're gonna have a productive day tomorrow. So, hope you all have a good rest of your night. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. See you all soon. Bye.